Welcome to Likely Daydreams, expansive practices in imagination crafted to help you open yourself up to likely scenarios, visualize them like a daydream, and feel into what is possible for you. What we explore through these practices may feel familiar or feel completely foreign, but what they share is that they're all available for you. I invite you to listen in a space that makes you feel calm or immerse yourself fully with headphones. No matter where you are, you can always press play on these welcoming audio experiences to bring some ease to your day. Get cozy, close your eyes down, and get ready to immerse yourself in today's practice. Thank you for being here. You take a deep breath. This is the place where you can always just flow. On your mat, there's no right, there's no wrong. There is just you, your intuition, and your body, and your breath. It's a union that feels so pleasurable and beautiful with every single practice. And despite how many times you've engaged this practice, it feels refreshing and revitalizing every single time. You start with slow movements, letting your fingers press into the mat below you, your toes flat against the mat. You arch your spine, you round your back, repeating the movements that have been so familiar to you and in your body for so long. In this gentle movement, you find clarity. In this gentle movement, you find peace. In this gentle movement, you feel grounded in yourself. You feel grounded in what is possible. You feel powerful, and you feel deeply in union with something bigger than yourself. As you move a bit more, your breath starts to follow, quickening in certain moments, slowing down at others. But you remain present in it for the entirety of the practice. It's a space that's always given you room to explore, room to interpret what you need, and room to understand what may be coming up that you weren't even fully aware of beforehand. And as you start to deepen into your practice, as time continues to pass, seconds turn to minutes, minutes perhaps into more, you find a rhythm. You find your place. You find what it is that your body's calling for, and it reveals what it is your heart has to say to you. You feel more open. You feel more at ease. You feel as though there's anything you can do in this moment. And it's true. Because in this practice, on your mat, you are and you continue to be your greatest teacher. You're able to understand what you need, how you need it, the pace at which it needs to happen, and everything in between. And it's not a place where perfection is something you expect. It's a place where you can play. It's a place where you can understand. It's a place where you can offer yourself compassion. It's a place where you can open yourself to what can be. And it's a place that isn't without challenges. But in these challenges, you find something else. You find space and you find room for curiosity. Nothing is set in stone. Instead, you're able to move through this practice in the ways you've been taught and in the ways that feel good in your body. Building heat comes naturally with time. And as you explore additional asana, you hold on to your breath. You let it steady you. You let it ground you. You allow it to give you the strength you need to hold on to your power. And it's not without some wobbles and maybe even a few moments that feel a little bit different than you thought they would. But you don't beat yourself up for those moments. Instead, you offer them gratitude. The gratitude is because they've given you something that's new to continue exploring, continue interpreting, and continue to choose as a way to uncover your own power. As you slow things down, maybe coming back to all fours on your hands and on your knees. Once again, arching the back, rounding the spine, taking circles with the hips, stretching out the wrists, stretching out the neck, allowing yourself that space to just be. And the breath starts to slow as your movements start to slow. And before you go into your final rest, you lay on your back and you allow yourself to ease into the final moments of your practice. It feels nourishing to be here. It feels beautiful to be here. And as you come into the final moments of rest, your gratitude only grows for all that is possible in this practice and in this life. I hope this practice of imagining provided you a soft place to land. Have questions, thoughts, or anything you want to share? Find me on social at Likely Daydreams. You can call me V. New offerings to reflect, imagine, and settle in with yourself will be available every new moon. Until then, you can always come back and listen again and again and again. My gratitude for your presence in this practice is deep. Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.